Ryan here, and good evening from the Student Innovation Labs here at about 9:30 at night on a Saturday. I figured I would start documenting some of the projects I'm working on, and I guess this would be the first build vlog for my BB-8. I'm building a life-size BB-8 replica. I've spent about 3 or 4 months working on design and printing, mainly just a lot of coming in every night to run prints. But now I'm getting into some of the more things you guys might find more interesting, such as actually assembling the drivetrain, painting and detailing stuff like the body and the head. So I figured I'd share that with some of you guys. And if I do have time tonight, I'm going to try to start some prints for the drivetrain parts. So let's get to it. So I figure I'll start a little bit with what my process is for working on BB-8. So I'm using a large format printer, which means I can print parts like this, or even like this, where they're very large parts that I can print as essentially one piece. So when a part comes off the printer, it'll have all these ridges. Let's see if we can focus on them here. Has all these small ridges and imperfections, as you can see. And I need to get rid of those for BB-8. My BB-8 needs to look like it's made out of metal, like it is in movies. So how do I go from this to something that is perfectly smooth, like this head here? So this is where I use a body filler. Essentially, I use something that I use to fill in all these little gaps and cracks, and then I sand it down, and I fill in any other little gaps and cracks and sand it down. And that body filler is called Bondo. So this is jar Bondo. This is one of the processes that I'll be going through with tonight. I already went through and bondoed the head about 10 or 15 times, and then I just primed it, but now I'm finding there are a few spots where there are still some minor imperfections that I want to clean up. So I'm going to throw a little bit more Bondo on, do a little bit more sanding, and then I should be good to put on the base coat of white for this body here. So let's get to it. The spreaders, my Bondo. Now, the gaps and cracks I'm trying to fill in BB-8's body or in his head right now are actually so small that I'm going to be doing them with my pocket knife because they're so tiny. And I can't get in there with the spreaders. But I will be using the spreaders when I'm mixing the Bondo. These are getting pretty beat up, so it's not really good to use them when I'm at this high level of detail. But for here, when I'm just mixing the Bondo, that's okay. So I put my Bondo down. This is all the way here. Put my Bondo down. Put in just the slightest bit of cream hardener. The smallest bit I can.
it's time to get some painting done.
So the paint on this is done drying with the 2 coats. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of light sanding here and then maybe throw on a 3rd coat yet tonight. So. Well, there you have it. There's a bit of Bondo, sanding, painting, and lots on BB-8. So I'm gonna clean up here and get to bed, seeing as it's just after midnight. So I'm just gonna probably keep making videos like this, so stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.